Okay, we have a 24 volt solar controller with lighting timer backplate. We're going to do the initial startup on. It has been pre-wired to a solar module, 24 volt battery bank, and the LED lighting load. All the breakers are currently switched off. First thing we want to do is check the initial battery voltage at the terminals. So we got 25.28 volts. That looks good. We can go ahead and switch the unit on. Initial startup, it'll blink the LEDs to check the status. So we have a solid green LED, which indicates normal power, but no solar input. So we will check the solar input here. Check the voltage first. 40 volts DC. That's pretty typical for the solar array. It's going to be in the high 30s to low 40s when it's not charging. Now, we can even check the output of the solar module by checking the short circuit current. Make sure that the array breaker is still off. We got 3.2, 3.3 amps. That's good for this installation. So we can go ahead and switch the array breaker on. Now, the controller will wait about a minute to enable a charging mode. So we'll notice that once the green LED begins flashing, that'll indicate that it is charging. We can go ahead and switch back to voltage mode so we can monitor the battery voltage just to see. Okay, so we have a flashing green light to indicate charging, and our voltage is climbing. Now, based on the time of day, our timer is on auto, but it is before the time the light should be switched on. So even if we switch on the load, we're not going to have any load output. But we can test the light by using the manual mode. Pressing it once indicates that the relay is on, and we can see we have battery voltage at the load now. Now make sure once you're done testing, switch back to auto mode. We switch them off first and then back to auto, and we can go ahead and close it up.